때마다 또 다른 현실이에요.
No, this is the alternate reality. My reality is the real reality.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking.
아유, 미친 할아버지가 진짜.
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
무슨 악당 같아요, 진짜.
Look, Doc, I mean, citizen.
No. Focus outward, not on me. Use the objects in the room as points of reflection. I wish to observe your thought processes.
뭘 봐야 되는 거야, 도대체? 이건 페이크야. 이걸 내보내야 돼요. 오, 벌점 되게 많대나? 공책! 이거야! 당신 쓴 거요! 오케이, 찾았어. 이거. 오케이. 자, 아저씨, 박사님!
Check this out, Doc. It's all your notes about the flux capacitor, your greatest invention.
That can't be my notebook. The handwriting is far too sloppy.
이런, 필체도 바뀌었어? 필체 웬만하면 안 바뀌지 않나요? 93. 오케이, 신문지!
They don't need it.
뭘 그럴 필요 없어, 임마, 이 새끼야. 다 들여봐요.
Remember this?
Carl Sagan escapes. June 13th, 1931. Yes, I remember the incident back when crime went unchecked in Hill Valley.
기억이 좋으신데요?
I'm the one who rescued him, and I did it with the help of your first invention, the rocket-powered drill.
The rocket-powered drill? Never worked. A failed and misguided contraption with a tendency
오케이, 슬슬 나옵니다.
An impressively detailed illusion.
오, 거의 나올 것 같은데 이제. 이제 뭘 보여줘야 되나? 뭘 보여줘야 되죠? 86년.
They don't need it.
초상하라. 지금 방 되게 넓다. 여기서 축구 차도 되겠다, 야. 친구들 불러 축구나 찰까? 풋살이나 할까, 여기서? 뭐지, 이거? 수첩은 안 통하는 것 같고요. 어디 가는 거예요, 지금?
Doc sure has a lot of files. I don't have time to go through those. I'll just focus on what's out on display.
힌트야, 도와줘. 아하. 제목은 에이트 아버지. 옛날부터 있었던 어항. 영화표. 아인슈타인 사진을. 뭐야? 아인슈타인 사진? 사진이 없는데? 이거 뭐야? 오케이.
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me, but you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
열받아. 화가 난다.
Something about that clock looks familiar.
어항? 어항 보자.
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Stop trying to confuse me!
야, 좋아! 혼란스럽구만.
My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact.
아줌마 가요, 그냥.
You know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong.
고맙습니다, 병구님.
Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kit Tannen, the scourge.
내가 잡았는데?
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my
이거
life.
큰 병이구만
Take a
병이야
look.
이거. 어?
What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
나왔다 이제 드디어 나왔습니다. 나왔어요. 좋아요. 좋아요 박사님. 얘기 좀 한번 해봅시다. 자 에드나 키드 테넌 아서 맥플라이 내가 있을 거예요. 저기에 띠용? 이거 심령사진
I
같아.
think it is.
What?
심령사진이야?
It's me. And you. The other you.
눈이 많이 침침하셨죠?
It is me. And you. But how? Michael? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons,
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
not Edna.
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley. You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really
My
believe.
citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc,
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We've worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run
그래, 여기
this
완전
place like
빨갱이
it's a
국가예요,
police
빨갱이
state.
국가.
I can prove it.
당신이랑 김일성이랑 다른 게 뭐예요?
All right then, time travel.
머릿속
boy.
없는 거 빼고.
You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
이거 고집불통인데 이거?
So, is the interview over? Should I
양성
leave?
찡찡님 어서요. 되게 오랜만이네요.
I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
에드가 다 들었습니다. 자, 이제 증거를 다시 들고 와야 되죠. 전기차. 무슨 문제요? 여러분 추천과
Doc wants
즐겨찾기 한 번씩
proof that Hill
부탁드립니다.
Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
아빠!
About the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Phil, nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
잘
Gotta
모르겠는데?
be a clue around here somewhere.
비밀 테이프? 누가 이런 거야 근데? 야구 봤다가 누가 이렇게 친 거야? 이빨님 어서와요. 이거 비밀 테이프? 누가 빠다 이렇게 해놓은 거야?
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats.
재밌네요.
Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what?
오지마, 여기 움직이는 새끼 다 범인이야.
Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my
라이스사님 어서와요.
My tapes! What happened to my
테이프!
tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
이제 애니메이션 보는 듯한 느낌이에요. 이거 하다 보면은 되게 그런 느낌이야. 자, 둘 다 바닥에 놓여져 있대요. 범인 동기 찾았고요. 바닥에 있어요. 테이프 케이스.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
Empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there.
할 수 없지 뭐.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
에드나.
Who wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
Not exactly, no.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up.
경찰에 신고해요. 사람을 붙잡고 한번 물어봐요.
Let's get out there and start shaking people down. We can make them talk.
And before you know it, the authorities would get it.
뭐 어쩌라는
There's gotta
거야?
be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
아니, 재밌었어요.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to
아,
help your
6개월,
old man
아.
out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is,
정의를 실천해야죠.
it's the principle of it. You know, if we let the thief get away with this crime, it sets a bad example for other thieves.
You said you needed the tapes.
아빠의 안전이 걱정돼서요.
And what if this mugger comes back? Another bang on the head might do you in.
You said you needed the tapes.
그럼 시민한테 줘야 돼요.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
이거 애매한데 또 이거? 아우씨, 뭘 해야 되는 거야? 진짜? 가장 큰 벌점? 내가 제일 뭐가 제일 컸지? 근데 뭐가 제일 컸죠? 금지품.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody
그
miserable.
고집불통들을 제가
You
순환시키는 게 제
said that to
일이죠.
him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait. I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
그 테이프 줘요.
No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours. Maybe you know what you're doing. I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it.
아빠
It's
테이프
not in my
줘요,
genes.
이제. 빨리. 이거 어떻게 되는 거야? 가족을 위해서라도 해야 돼요.
Think of your family.
I am. And I don't want to see my family relocated to Sector X with all the other hopeless cases.
아서를 위해서라도 해야 돼요.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, way back when?
Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
되게 멍청한
What are you
아저씨였는데.
doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
전 병이야, 병. 내가 보기엔 그래요. 왼쪽 아래? 오케이. 뭐야?
Oh, wait. Never mind.
뭐가 계속 봐야 되나봐요? 뭐야, 저건?
That it?
You're looking for the one that's trained on us.
아, GTA는, 이 게임 끝나고 해요. 이거 엔딩 보고, 이 게임 엔딩 보고.
That doesn't look right.
아마 이거 같은데? 뭐죠? 범죄 행각이 보이면 이제 이거 플레이 해야지. 플레이 스위치 온. 삐로리로롱. 됐다. 된 거 아니야?
There, that looks like us.
됐다.
So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I
됐어요.
remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
비푼데?
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a...
뭐
Huh?
꿀밤 줬는데. 되게 살짝 쳤는데 저거?
I can't understand
손방망이,
it. That's
손방망이.
not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore?
오!
X11?
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it?
저 진짜
You can't
선명한데,
just wait
확대가?
and listen to my news.
그죠?
Oh no, you have to go and beat me to the punch.
Pull yourself together.
That's right. You
영민님
two
어서요.
sort things
이제
out.
엄마 아빠 더 이상 싸우게 해서는 안 돼요. 빨리 가야 돼요.
Can
We're
too.
not together. I'm more together than I've been in months, George. For your information, I haven't had a drink all day.
전기차 진짜 없어 보인다. 표정 봐. 죽일 것 같은 표정이야.
Whoa, settle
이
down
새끼!
there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
너 이놈 새끼 너 우리 아빠 때렸지?
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's.
골프차 맞아요. 우리 아빠 때린 이유가 뭐야?
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. See?
저 시계를 잠깐 멈췄었어요.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
마지막으로 기억나는 게 뭐야?
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, She wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
얘들아, 손목시계를 건드렸다고?
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna
똥싼
fiddling
소리
with
하지
your
마.
watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
아, 이 친구 진짜 기억 못하는 것 같아요. 시계 좀 보자.
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
잠깐만, 야, 뭐하냐?
I've got a...
Alright,
시계 좀 보자.
네.
X는 어딨지? X 언제 나오니? X 왜 안 나오지? 모드.
Oh!
아!
Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
그래, 컴맹아. 오케이, X11. 좋습니다. 바꿨는데?
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
Alright, Martin.
바꿨어요. 아빠의 비밀 테이프
What'd you do with
어딨어?
my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the decycling bin.
이상한 소리하고 앉았어. 시계 좀 보자.
Biff, your watch.
바꿔놨는데?
Biff? Okay, that's weird.
갑자기 왜 그래?
What's wrong with you?
똥말이 없니? 우리 아빠 테이프 어딨어?
Where's my dad's tape?
말을 못해? 말을 못하는 모드야?
The decycling bin?
발끝에 손댈 수 있어?
Could you, touch your toes?
야, 뭐 하라는 대로 다 하냐, 얘는? 콩댄스 쳐봐.
Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, alright.
뭐야, 저 춤. 다시 한번 쳐봐.
Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, alright.
뭐야, 이게. 다시 한번 쳐봐.
Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized,
으쌰으쌰.
alright.
야, 춤 웃긴데? 재밌는데? 야, 우리 아빠 테이프 좀 가져올 수 있어?
Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there. Hey!
우와, 힘 완전 세. 프랑켄슈타인급인데?
Whoa. Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the decycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
뭐야, 저기 무슨 빠지는 거였어? 그냥 통 아니었어요?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Yo!
Gosh, man. Did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the decycling bin?
I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
아빠 욕하지 마요.
I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly?
Yeah!
McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop! Stop! Oh no.
바꿔. 시계 시계.
Biff, snap out of it. Ah!
귀를 돌려보려면 장난감.
Novelties.
장난감 좋아해? 비프
Biff,
형?
Whoopee cushions. You never had much of a sense of humor.
이런 젠장. 이런 젠장. 아인슈타인.
Einstein?
Doggy? Huh?
Tannen, focus.
말도.
It's no
멍청이.
use struggling, Mr. McFly, with his theta-amplified state.
맥주.
Mr.
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
네? 맥주?
Beer? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen, obey your programming.
뭐야?
You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the
대박.
Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
헐. 담배.
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
뭐야 저거?
Ow.
바보야?
I should have known you'd be troublesome.
야한 잡지. 이거는 끝났지. 이건 끝나야.
Early mags.
끝이야 끝.
Boobies.
끝났다 야. 그래 이거였어. 아 처음 저거 할 걸.
Listen to me.
Babes.
뭐야 이거?
Booze. What the fuck? Mommy?
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker.
끝났어요 할머니.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What?
오 할머니 좀 컴퓨터 좀 맞으네요.
Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly, especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No. No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tanner.
Doc, you gotta stop her. She...
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But
Go home and wait for me.
혼났다 할머니. 내가 그럴 줄 알았지.
fine.
내가 그럴 줄 알았지 할머니야. 야 이번 에피소드 좀 길다.
Doc.
왜 이래? 그러다 죽어요. 그럴 나이에요.
What have I
조심해요.
done?
너무 자책하지 마세요.
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
이해해 주실 거예요.
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
에드나 일은 유감이에요.
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her? Ah, enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
저 화장실 아니야?
Great Scott. Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
예전에 박사님 들어왔어요.
The dog. Yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
되게 좋아하시네. 영감탱이. 좋아요. 꺼내주죠.
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time.
뭐야?
What is it, Heine?
McFly.
어어.
Hey, Biff. You okay?
이 보스몹을 입고 있었네.
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah.
이런 젠장 뭐 어떻게 해야 되는 거지? 들키겠어 이거.
Down, Biff. Stay.
우리 열어줘.
All right.
McFly.
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot.
이거 어떻게 해야 되지? 힌트가 필요해. 아. 아하.
Get him, Heine.
좋아. 뭐야 저기. 뭐야 저기. 바보 아니야? 오 됐다.
Is that supposed to scare me or something?
뭐야 뭐 비상 버튼 저거 아니었나?
Get him, Heine.
여기가 거기였네요 진짜. 비상 버튼
I
레코드판.
hope I don't run out of rock.
야 뭐야 이거. 야씨 죽어. 아 저기에 몰아서 해야 되는구나. 아 오케이 뭔지 알았어요.
Get him, Heine.
오케이. 어떻게 움직이지? 이거 어떻게 움직이죠? 인벤토리. 아, 저 보스모 어떻게 하지, 저거? 야이, 계속 왜 일로만 도망쳐? 왜 절로 가야 될 것 같은데? 되게 쓸데없는데? 아, 버튼 열고 거기다가?
Get him, Einie.
오케이, 잡고. 레코드판 던지고. 레코드판 던지고. 슉! 슉! 뭐야, 이게? 야, 씨. 야, 죽어, 이놈의 새끼야! 저기를 어떻게 보내죠? 아, 뭔지 알 것 같아, 뭔지 알 것 같아. 아, 됐어.
Get him, Einie.
됐고, 레코드판 계속 던집니다, 나도. 오케이, 나도 알 것 같아요, 이제.
Know any tricks, Einie?
던지고,
Einie, stick him.
물어! 으아! 오케이, 끝났어.
Place your bets.
What the?
아, 동시에 해야 되는구나, 동시에. 아, 머리 냄새 많이 나지? 아니니?
Let's get out of here, Einie.
송승헌 뻐정님 어서와요.
Doc, sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
네가 진짜 보스였구나.
What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin.
이런.
We've got everything under control.
이런!
No, Doc!
헐, 뭐야? 박사 왜 저래요? To be continue. 그 박사님은 어떻게 된 걸까요? 에드나는 무슨 계획을 갖고 있는 거죠? 아닙니다. 에피소드 3 엔딩입니다. 자, 여기까지가 에피소드 3였습니다.